In this next section, we're going to look at the Suite dashboard inside of Suite. Suite contains two dashboards. It contains the Suite dashboard and the test dashboard. And these two dashboards work together to present a runnable test outline. But the Suite dashboard does some things on its own without having to set up and run a bunch of tests, and that's what we're going to take a look at. So we click on Suite, click on Dashboard, and the Suite dashboard loads. We have this color-coded, basically each section within the Suite is color-coded. So that we have a collection of login tests that are green, a collection of tests for purchase flows that are also green, and a collection of tests for the media player, which are green. And so if somebody came along and said, hey, customer service said that some customers are calling and they're not receiving their forgot password email, it would be very easy to just change this, say, to orange, and to add a note, follow up with SRE about the outage. Did it cause a delay in mail sending? Something like that. And you can have that piece of pinned information right there, handy to get to, and you can call out that there's something about this section. And this is just meant to be open-ended, very high level. There's other ways of using this. This could, for example, be used to track the state of feature toggles. But to start, this is just meant to be an open-ended, very general way of calling out pieces of information about each section. So you can change perspective. So now let's change over to the delivery perspective. And we see a different set of colors, and we see a different set of labels. We see the wave mentioned and the launch plan. So we can see that this suite is basically geared up for some action in the third week of February. Okay, let's look at each area. We can see that for the tests in our login area, those are ready for production. The purchase flows, those are ready for QA, and the media player is in QA. But QA finds a problem, and it turns out that QA is blocked. So that's very easy to call out, and it would be easy to add a piece of information as to why they are blocked if you wanted to. And it turns out that the one that was ready for QA is now in QA, and the area that was ready for production is now on production. So very easy to change the values for each area as things are happening. And again, none of these have to change the other set of information that you were tracking under the glow perspective. It's very easy to switch back and forth. So that covers sort of an open-ended perspective, and it covers the immediate perspective. You can also look at sort of the long-term health of each area. And what you might say here is that a lot of times companies are looking at manual versus automated coverage, or they're looking at the duration, the time it takes to run test cycles, or they're looking at the reliability of those test cycles. This is where you could call out that basically, these tests were running great, everything was fine, but then we had some issues, and we've had a lot of trouble fixing the tests. And now this area that was on track is really in the danger zone. And it's easy to call out, and you can call out that it's in the danger zone without it necessarily having to cross over with the issue that you might be having today as you shift over perspective. So that's a little bit of a tour of the Suite dashboard. We're going to click in next to the test dashboard, so check out the other video to see what that's all about. Thanks.